What's going on, everybody? This is your WOF Outlook and discussion for Saturday, April 8th, 2023. And before we get into today's video, I hope everyone is doing well, remaining positive, and as always, staying blessed. All right, you guys, taking a look at the surface map this morning, you can see that across much of the United States, it's quite chilly here, very cool across much of the country here, except if you live along the Florida Peninsula, you'll be experiencing some nice spring-like conditions. But other than that, have your sweaters and jackets ready for the majority of the country. As you can see, you guys, we still have this disturbance here moving off to the east here across the southeast United States, bringing some heavy rain to parts of northern Mississippi, Alabama. We'll be entering into Georgia, the Carolinas, South Carolina, North Carolina. Heavy rains will be ongoing throughout today. We have to be on the lookout for this area for flash flooding. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to subscribe to your WOF. So just in case any type of flash flooding does come about and the Weather Prediction Center does release an update, I will have it here on the fly for you in the shorts tab. You guys, we're going to take a look here also at the Pacific Northwest near Seattle. A little bit of unsettled weather, but it's nothing that they're not used to up there. And we also do have a little bit of unsettled weather across parts of northern Michigan, probably a few snow showers with mixed with some rain showers, but doesn't look like nothing too much of immediate concern there as well. But this stalled out front that we have here across the south and into the Gulf of Mexico is what I want you all to keep in mind here, because that's going to segue us right on in to what this video is going to be about, you guys. And we're going to come right over here and we're going to talk about the Gulf Low. And this will be courtesy of tropicaltidbits.com, you guys. Taking a look at the GFS here, the models have been showing a Gulf Low forming for the past few days here. So more than likely it's going to form. Whether it becomes a fully tropical system, I highly doubt that it will be. I'm thinking it will stay more of a hybrid system, but with Mother Nature, you never know. All right, you guys, here we go, taking a look at Tuesday. You can see south of Louisiana here, we have the stalled out front with some energy. I'm going to back this up some because I want to show you guys. We have the front, as you can already see, across the central Gulf, the north central Gulf of Mexico. And look at this piece of energy here coming out of Texas, you guys. It look like that's going to come merge with merge with the front here, develop low pressure south of southwest Louisiana, just meander here for about a day or two before spinning its way right on up into southeast Louisiana and southern Mississippi on Thursday, you guys. And that'll be funneling in moisture, rain across southern Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and parts of the Florida Panhandle. We'll have to look out for some flash flooding with this potential low pressure. Here we go, you guys. Here's the 850 millibar vortice, courtesy of the GFS, you guys. You can see we have the stalled out front across the Gulf of Mexico. And as you can see, the piece of energy starts to spin up here on the back side of that front. And as you can see, this does not look like, you can even tell on this 850 millibar vortice map that this is not really no tight knit really circulation. You have a tight circulation right here, but it's almost still really broad in nature with the tighter spin just meandering within that broader spin. And as you can see, as this pivots its way right on up into Louisiana here by Thursday evening, going into the overnight hours on Friday, it will possibly be bringing in some heavy rain, flash flooding, and I would say the strongest winds will probably be along the coastal waters. Probably not going to really get too much strong winds moving inland with this system. Another reason, you guys, why I say this will probably more likely be a hybrid system and not so much a fully tropical system. Here we go, you guys, looking at overnight Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Look at how these winds are screaming here along the Gulf of Mexico in the upper levels. These winds will be screaming here out of the southwest, west, southwest. So anything that tries to really get fully organized is going to have a tough time. And that, so as you can see, as we continue to move this along, the whole time the system is here trying to get organized in the northwest Gulf, the shear is screaming. So this is not going to be anything of too major concern with storm surge or real erosion that we have to that we worry about with bigger storms like category 3, 4, even 2 category 2 storms, slow moving storms. Won't have to worry about any kind of impacts with this type of system, you guys. And as this continues to lift and shift on out, but I just wanted to show you how strong these west southwest southwest upper level winds are going to be over the Gulf. That's going to possibly keep anything here in check. The European, you guys, here's the 850 millibar vortice for the European. You can see a strong ridging here is going to be across the southeast with the low pressure forming here. And that gradient between these two is going to cause for the nice, gusty, windy breeze that's going to be along the Gulf Coast with this system. And like I say, more of the coastal waters will probably experience a lot more higher wind gusts than the inland areas. But as we take a look here at the European, I kind of like the idea of the European more than the GFS because the European keeps this more of a broad type system here starting to spin up right in the central Gulf, just south of the New Orleans area. And as you can see, as this high pressure starts to slide to the east some, that allows for this system to slowly move due north here throughout the day on Thursday as it makes it towards the mouth of the river and then starts to move off to the northeast towards the Mississippi, Alabama, in Florida Panhandle, you guys. So it's going to be an interesting week to as we watch this as we watch to see how this system evolves here, you guys, along the North Gulf of the Northern Gulf of Mexico. So that's going to be it for this one, you guys. If you haven't done so already, be sure to share, like, and subscribe so you can stay weather aware and up to date on the latest. Taking a look here again quickly at the surface map, you guys, you can see pretty chilly here across the United States today. Most people will be needing to bundle up, and unless you're along the Florida Peninsula here, Miami, Tampa Bay, nice weather here, still springtime going on. Everyone be safe, be careful. We'll come back tomorrow and take a look at this Gulf low to see what the models are showing. Everyone have a good one, and I'll talk to you all in the next one.